Hello there, welcome to Moving on the Mat with Dana. I just had a little time off, getting over a little bit of a cold, did a little bit of traveling, so I'm back. We're outside, it's cool out, so this might be one of the last videos outside for the year, but it is a little sunny. I'm going to try to do a nice slow, full, deep, organic stretch, and maybe a little active because it is just a little cool out. So let's just get started. We're going to start again just standing, legs hip width apart, pulling the shoulders back and then just rolling out those shoulders. So we're just going to circle through the shoulders, loosen things up in the back and shoulders, breathe in and out, then try the other direction with the shoulder rolls, just circling again, breathing in and out, and then ear to one side, and then this hand again around the back. This is a side neck shoulder stretch, and you can add the hand on top if you like, and then back to center, ear to the other side, just let that head drop, reach that arm around, open the side neck shoulder again, deep breath in and out, and we'll go a little deeper into the sides. We're going to bring one arm up, deep breath in, overhead reach, and open that side rib and lengthen and breathe deep, turn up, big breath in, side bend to the other side, reach out. Okay, so we're going to do like a circle and then just roll it up. Okay, so just we'll go one way, just circle low, round and roll, and then just reach up. So we're going to go each side once or twice. So circle, lengthen and reach, and then again circle low, lengthen and reach, and then this time we're going to circle all the way around. Just do a couple full body circles. Just go slowly circling around, kind of getting into the hips, lengthening your spine, and then we're going to fold forward, hamstrings stretch out, just kind of sink into it, getting those hamstrings, stretch out those legs a little, folding forward, and then come back up. We'll circle a couple times around, all around, so lengthen it, roll forward, circle back up, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more round, one more circle round, and then again fold forward one more time, and we're going to walk fingertips forward. So we're walking it out, and we're coming into downward dog. So we're just taking a minute here to stretch out the body, the whole body stretch, and downward facing dog. Coming into toes and heels, stretch out those back legs. Let's try lifting one leg up into a three-legged dog. So lifting and lengthening, opening the hip up, just getting a little hip stretch, back stretch. Turn down. Let's try the other side. Lift long, open the hip up, lengthen it out. Deep breath in and out. Stretching out, and we'll slowly walk back up and back in, and just holding again in Uttanasana. And then roll yourself up. Breathe and lengthen back, stretch back, and bring the hands to the heart. We're going to move it to the ground. Let's take the feet a little wider. And we're going into that Uttanasana, the deep squat garland pose. And again, just take a minute here and let those knees drop, hips open, hands drop, and a little twist here. So one hand to the ground, the other arm comes up, reach up, look up and out, deep breath in and out. Open the shoulders and chest. Return to center with both hands. Then to the other side, lengthen, lift up, deep breath in and out, stretch out, breathe in and out, return down. And then we're going to slowly try to come all the way down to sitting. So very slow drop. Okay, so we're coming into bound angle pose. Soles of the feet coming together and taking them to release through the hips. Open the hip flexors, lengthen your spine out. Take them in just to relax, ground and breathe. Deep breathing, hip releasing. Okay, one leg coming straight out, so just extending that leg straight out. Bring the other leg up and over. Pull that leg close to the hip and turn away from that grounded foot to the side, opening chest, back, shoulders. Simple twist here, deep breath in and out. Stretch it all out. Look out. And back to center. Both feet coming forward. and just reaching forward, forward fold, big hamstring stretch, just getting those hamstrings warmed up, deep breathing in and out, lengthen it out. Excellent. Okay, let's try the other side. Bring that foot up and over. So again, we're still doing our preliminary warm-up stretches, lengthening and looking out to the side and back wall, breathing in and out, opening chest, back, shoulders, squeezing out those abs. Deep breath in and out. And back to center, and then just bring those legs, shake them out, pound out, massage out those back hamstrings, knees and calves. One more forward fold, just sinking forward, getting into those hamstrings one last time. Deep breath in and out. Relax and lengthen. Excellent. Okay, coming back up slowly. We're going to go into all fours, and we're going to get some more spine warmed up. So again, we're doing the cat-cow moves. So this is just a rounding into cat, and breathing into cow. So again, just warming up the spine, slow and steady. Here we go. Breathe in, scoop up, fill up, look up. Exhale, round, arch, empty it out. 2 more sets. Breathing in, fill those lungs up, tailbone up, head up. Round, arch, breathe out, empty it out. One last time, breathe in and out. Exhale, round and empty it out. Arch it out. Let's sink back to child pose. We're going to rest the tailbone towards the floor, fold forward, sink forward, stretching out the back, lengthening your spine, breathing deep. Rest and sink. Okay, coming back up, we're going to do a little more active. We're going to go into bird dogs, extending opposite arm, opposite leg, and just balancing, grounding, lengthening, holding, strengthening. Rest. Again, breathe out, extend, balance, lengthen, reach long, hold steady, opposite arm and leg. A couple more sets each side. Breathe out, reach long, lift long, lengthen. Rest. Again, extend out, breathe out, opposite arm and leg, reach long, and rest. 2 more sets each side, opposite arm, opposite leg, balancing and lengthening and reaching. Good, and resting. Other side. Breathe out, extend out, hold steady, lengthen it. Rest. Okay, we're going into opposite arm, opposite leg, balancing and reaching long, holding it steady. Then we're going to do some tiger curls, tucking elbow into knee. Here we go. Tucking it in. Reach it out, crunch it, lengthen it. Breathe in, breathe out. We got 5 more to go. 4, 3, 2, one more crunch. And lift that leg up. And again, this is a little challenging. Just see if you can grab those back toes, opening that front hip, lifting through that back leg. Little back stretch. Tiger pose. And rest. Okay, just finishing the last side off. Here we go. Bird dog again, balancing and lengthening one more time. Extending and holding. Now the tiger curls. Here they come. Tuck it in. Reach out. Elbow to knee. Lengthen out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more tuck. And lift it up. Reach it. Oh boy. Grabbing your back toe. Opening the hip up. Lengthen. Lift up. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Rest. Excellent. Sink it back again. Sink back to child pose. Relax. So we're working a little bit on the back now. Deep breath in and out. Walk your hands in. We're going to go back into downward dog. So back into both palms. Push through those back legs. Walk it out a bit. Stretch out those legs. Lengthen the spine out. Deep breathing in and out. Full body stretch. Excellent. Let's come forward. And again, still working on the back muscles. Shifting forward into a front plank. Strong arms, abs back. And then just dropping that lower body. Opening the hips, letting the legs drop. Opening the spine up. Cobra stretch. Opening the hips, lengthening the spine. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Arch, sink, and round back child pose. Relax. Deep breath in and out. Sink into it, stretch into it, breathe into it. And then we're going to come forward and do a little more chest back opening. I'm going to bring the camera down just so it's a little more towards the ground. So again, we can see a bit more of the grounded work, hopefully. Okay, so I'm just coming, oh, that doesn't look good. I can see too much of the brick. There we go. Okay, so we're doing a little more back work. That's the goal right now. We're going to slide forward into puppy pose. So here again, arms are going to reach out. You're sinking forward, heading towards the ground. And just sink and rest down. Breathe into the back and shoulders. Opening the heart chakra a little too here. Tailbone stays up. Deep breath in and out. Front quad, sort of front hip. More chest actually, more chest and shoulders and upper back, okay? So you might get a little in the hips too because you're sinking back, but you're mostly getting the front body and the immediate back body. And again, these are like sort of preludes to back bends. We're going to do a few back bends today. So we're going to come back into down dog. One more time, lengthen and stretch. Walk it out again, stretch out those hamstrings. Deep breathing, feeling that full body stretch. Walk forward and holding here in plank just for a few seconds. We're going to do some more upper body strengthening. So going as slow as you can. We're going to bend the elbows, keeping them in, slow chaturanga down. Going to the ground and then just resting. And from here we're going to do a few locust lifts. Okay, so breathing in, resting on the ground. Exhale, lift up, reaching it out, extending arms and legs, lifting off the floor, then rest. Let's do 5 more of those. Deep breath in. Exhale, extend, lift, reach long, hold it steady, look to the ground as you lift and lengthen, rest and relax. 3 more times, deep breath in. Exhale long and lift it up, breathe out, reach out, lift, lengthen, rest it. 2 more times, breathing in. Exhale long and lengthen, extend up, reach up, lift up, rest it. Final locust, deep breath in. Exhale long and lengthen and reach out. Breathe out, lift it. Extend, lengthen, and rest. A little break, take a break. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for bow pose. That was sort of a prelude to bow pose as well, but we're gonna start with just opening the front quad, one side at a time. So resting everything on the ground, opening one leg up, open the front hip up. Deep breathing, just rest here, breathe here. Opening through the front hip and thigh, everything else sinking down. Release that leg. Let's try the other side. So bring that foot in, grab that back foot, everything else sinking. Opening the front hip to the ground. Feel that stretch. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath, squeeze it out. Open that hip up, rest it. Okay. Bringing just the elbows directly under your shoulders and pushing the ground away. We're coming into a simple Sphinx pose. So opening the chest here, grounding through those elbows. Palms are out in front, lengthening your spine up. Deep breath in and out. A small back bend again. Then we're going to roll it right back down, float it back down. Resting on the ground. Okay, so next we're going for our bow pose. We're going to do two with a little break in between. This is kind of a big pose, doesn't look big, but it is big. We're using a lot of energy to go against gravity, lengthening the spine into a bit of a back bend. Okay, so we're going to bring both legs up gently and just hold them here. Open the hips to the ground, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to lift those legs up, open the chest up, lift long and lengthen, coming into bow pose. Lift it up and rest. Take a break. Sink down, deep breath in and out, rest out. Resting and relaxing. Deep breathing. Okay, one more bow. One more time into bow. So grabbing each leg slowly, open the hips up to the ground, rest down, deep breath in. Exhale, lift up, open the hips up, lengthen and lift up, open the chest up, pull it up. Deep breathing in and out. And rest. And relax. Sink to the ground. Resting into the floor. Deep breath in and out. Okay, so good. That's a big back bend there. So stretching out through the chest, the back, the spine. We're coming back into all fours, and we always counterbalance back bends with forward bends. So we're going to come back into down dog one more time. Sink those heels back, lengthen that spine out. Make it nice and long with the arms, sink through the legs, walk it out a bit, deep breath in and out, stretch it all out. Full body stretch. We're going to walk forward again, coming to another plank, dropping one more time into Cobra. One more little back bend, Cobra pose, open the chest up, open the hips up. Head is neutral, deep breath in and out, push up, lengthen those arms up, then round and roll back to child pose. Sink it back, deep breath in and out. Slowly walk your hands up into the knees. Okay, so we're kind of doing the back bends with a little bit of forward bends and a little bit of side bend stretch. We're going to go right into Camel Pose because this is another really good back bend. Okay, so for this one, we're grounding the shins. Okay, legs are hip width apart. Really wanting to ground those shins. Okay, and you're going to lengthen your spine up, reaching up, grounding down, lengthening back, opening the hips up, and just dropping those arms. See if you can reach the heels. Keep the chest open, hips open. Lengthening to camel. And then windmill back up. Okay, so that is a little bit of a hard version. You can use a wall for support, meaning you can reach back onto a wall, and I'm going to show that now. So this is a variation. You're going near the wall. You're going to lengthen the spine. If you're grounding through the shins, you're lengthening the spine out and just touching the back wall. So that's a variation. You don't have to go all the way back if you're not ready for that. You can just have the wall about a foot away from your feet and reach up and tap and touch the wall. Okay, so that was another back bend. Camel pose, bow pose, two big back bends. We're going back into downward dog. And again, forward bend here again, just stretching out those legs, lengthening your spine, deep breath in and out. Feel that full body stretch out. Slowly walking hands into the feet for Uttanasana or deep forward bend. And just holding here, lengthening it here, sinking forward, stretching out those hamstrings. We're going to slowly roll up. Breathe and arms come up, reach back to another little back bend. Hands to the heart. Okay, so I'm going to finish off with a little bit more balances. Two balances, one of them is a back bend. Okay, so we're going to start with the back bend that's a balance, dancer pose. So I'm going to shift my weight to one leg, soft knee, ground that foot, bring the other leg up, and again, you're going to open that hip up again. We're opening the chest, we're lengthening your spine, we're going long through our back, lifting and lengthening it out, balancing out in this case too. Deep breath in and out, and this is dancer pose. And just hold it here for a few more breaths. Try to lift, lengthen, open the chest, lengthen that leg back, deep breath in and out. Return down, ground down. Relax, mountain pose, deep breath in and out. Let's do the other side. So we're going to take our weight to the opposite leg, soft knee, bring that other leg up. Again, opening the front hip to start with, lengthening the spine up, lengthening the arm up, reaching up, lengthening back, pulling it back gently, slowly, lengthening it out, deep breath in and out. Back into dancer. Feel that stretch, feel the hip opening, and return down slowly and gently. Ground down to mountain, pull the shoulders back, arms at the side, deep breath in and out. Okay, good. Let's shift our weight again to the opposite leg, and we're going to come into our tree pose. So one more balance. Take your time, floating those arms up. This is just a balance, not a back bend. Opening the hip a little, we're grounding that foot, we're strengthening through the legs, deep breath in and out, hold it steady. Deep breathing, hands come to the heart. Return to the ground with both feet. And once again, switching over to the opposite side, soft knee. Lift that leg up, so anywhere you want to open that hip up, foot can rest on the inside of calf or thigh. Float those arms up, lengthen it up. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Grounding, here comes the sun. Deep breathing. Good. Return down gently. Okay, let's take it right back to the ground. We're going to return to Uttanasana. Back to that deep squat, the hip opener. We'll do a few little hip openers before we head to the breathing. Okay, so we've got a few minutes for hip openers. Just take a minute here, grounding, let the hips release. And then we're going to slowly bring the hands down. Let's come back to sitting, nice and gentle, nice and slow. Okay, so bound angle pose. Again, we'll start back to bound angle pose. And just hoping that the hips are released a little more than when we first started. Try to get those knees to really drop and open. Lengthen your spine up. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Release and lengthen. So we did do a little hip opening with the back bends, but this is still a little different on the ground. We're going to try the more advanced sitting twist with the knee bent as opposed to straight. So a little different than we did the first time. We're going to bring one leg in close. So just bring that leg in, and then you're going to take the opposite leg over top. So both knees are bent. One foot is grounding, one is resting. And wherever that grounded foot is, you're going to turn to the other side and lengthen out to a sitting twist. And just hold here for a couple deep breaths, grounding the lower body, lengthening upper body, deep breathing. Excellent. Return to center. Shake those legs out. We're going to do the same stretch other side. So again, opposite leg coming under this time. Opposite leg traveling over top to the outside of the knee. Grounding that foot. Turning away from the grounded foot to the sitting twist. And this is my tighter side. Deep breath in and out. Just hold here, lengthen and breathe here. And release. And relax. Let's give it a shake out. Shake out, pound out. We're coming into tabletop. Another back bend. Palms grounding behind you, hip width apart. Lift those hips up. Ground those palms, strengthening through the arms. Deep breath in and out. Lift and lengthen. Turn down. And one more forward fold. Walk out. Reach out to the ankles. Sink forward. Deep breathing. Sink and stretch into it. Excellent. Okay, so we're going back into easy pose. This again is easy pose because it's just simply legs crossed, nothing fancy. And we're going to finish with some deep breathing. So just resting elbows on top of the knees, taking a quiet minute to relax and breathe deep. Quiet the mind, sink the lower body, lengthen the spine, open those lungs up. Slow, full, deep breaths in and out. And we're going to take it to a couple rounds of square breath to finish off. So square breath or box breath, just like the name implies, you're breathing in a box or a square. Okay, so we're going to start with easy breath in 4, then hold the breath 4, exhale out 4, and hold on empty for 4. A few times, a few boxes, and then we'll move to 5 for a few boxes. Okay, so here we go. Sinking back, get ready, deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, nothing in or out, 2, 3, 4, exhale out, everything out, 2, 3, 4, holding on empty, nothing in or out. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, holding on empty, nothing in or out. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold that breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, holding on empty, nothing in or out. Moving to 5, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold the breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding on empty, nothing in or out. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold your breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding on empty, nothing in or out. One more time, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding on empty, nothing in or out. Okay, good. Deep breath in, arms up. Fill those lungs up. Look up. Reach up. Exhale down to the heart chakra. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me for another session of moving on the mat. Today we just did a little back bends and a little bit of side bends, forward bends. I hope you got a good workout. I hope you will like this video. And please consider subscribing and please come again.